So, on the way here,
Yes.
I stopped at TD Bank, right?
Yeah.
And I deposited some money. I got paid in cash, so it was like a huge stack, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and
A small loan of $100,000.
a small loan of $1 million. But yeah, no, I went there, and then I also went to the LCBO that was right there, and it tons of fun. And I went in and I saw a bottle of gin that had a picture of Ryan Reynolds on it. So I'm like, hell yeah, man.
Did you buy it?
Of course I bought it.
Do you have
It's aviation. Yeah, it's in the car. I don't have it on me.
Oh.
But speaking of Ryan Reynolds, Detective Pikachu, we all saw that.
For a second, I thought you were just going to tell us about all your different chores you did today.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I went. I did some dishes.
Nah, don't ruin the clean transition. It was a clean transition.
It was a clean. Yeah, I'm so good at this.
Yeah, very
anyway,
good.
Yeah. What are your guys' impressions?
If you want to go ahead first, you can.
No, you go. I want to hear what Abdul has to say about this.
Okay, so as a Pokemon fan, it was fun seeing all the Pokemon in like live action and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If we're just talking about enjoyment and just having fun with the movie, it was very fun, right? But like if we're talking about like actual plot, kind of like weak. Yeah, weak's a good word. Mm-hmm. I mean, like there were like a lot of twists were obvious. There was one that got me, one that I didn't expect, but then ultimately it was still kind of stupid.
Was that Pikachu was Ryan Reynolds?
Oh no, I saw that coming a mile away.
Is it actually sad that I didn't expect that? When his dad came back, I didn't actually expect it to be Ryan Reynolds. I expected it to be another actor, and then it was him, and I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, spoilers.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Spoiler alert, everyone.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Make sure to do that.
Yes. Yeah, so I don't know the name of the big boss man.
I'm Mewtwo.
Guy in the high tower.
No, what was the actual...
Wait, not the Pokemon, but the actual guy. I don't remember. I remember
the actual bad guy.
I don't remember that old dude's name.
Mr. Badman.
Mr. Badman, who wanted to switch places with a Pokemon.
Yeah. He was just a furry, right?
Yeah, he was just a furry. Literally, that guy was he was a furry who just wanted everybody to be furries with him.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it more along the lines it was a disabled furry that just wanted to be, not disabled anymore?
Well, there's that.
Yeah, but it's more fun to like say this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let's talk about the struggles of the disabled. Yeah, that's more fun. No.
I feel like someone's going to get mad about it, though. Like, someone's going to be up in arms about the fact that the whole plot of the movie is about someone who's disabled who just doesn't want to be disabled anymore.
Yes.
Okay, but you're telling me, right? Here's what I don't understand. You're telling me that with all that tech they had in that world, or whatever, they couldn't like make a freaking device to help him move his legs. With all that tech they had in that world, right?
He has such a cool wheelchair, though. Like, yeah. That's
they literally had freaking like the hologram thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they literally had holograms.
They literally had holograms that showed you exactly what happened in full color and detail, and pause and stop and all the other crap.
Even more than that, they showed more than actually happened. Remember, that was like one of the big things he said.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that supports my Mr. Bad Guy wants to be a furry.
Yeah, he just wants to be a furry because, like, I'm pretty sure if he really wanted to walk, he could have
Mewtwo OC.
And just make everybody furries with him.
Yeah, I mean that's in for a pound, in for a penny, in for a pound. Just go all the way.
I'm so glad this right now. But like back to the actual enjoyment of the movie, though, I feel like if you compare it to other Pokemon movies, it's just what they wanted. Like, you gotta remember that Pokemon is a kids series that's built for kids. I don't think.
Yes.
You can't take this movie seriously.
Yeah.
It was fun and it was for enjoyment, and I had fun watching it. But like, I'd say the good movie. I mean, probably not.
I want to say it's a bad movie.
No, it's not a bad movie. It's a meme movie. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
you can't take it seriously is the thing. Like, if you go into expecting a great plot with like incredible detail to stuff and blah 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 and some other shit, you're gonna be disappointed. I went in it just to have fun, just to see what it was, and it was fun.
And it definitely was fun.
Yes, it definitely was.
That's inarguable.
Yeah. And like, little did we know, apparently Pikachus can die from being hit by a rock in the nuts.
Yeah.
Because even though they don't really have nuts.
Oh yes.
There are a million, right?
So that's what I was gonna say. There's healing Pokemon.
Yeah.
There are healing moves.
Yes.
And in the story, Pikachu gets injured.
Yes.
And some Pokemon or whatever.
Well,
was it Mewtwo?
Mewtwo heals
okay.
him, yeah.
Mewtwo like zaps him and he's fine, right?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they do that to the bad guy? Why didn't he just make the Mewtwo
recover him?
Yeah.
Is it along the same idea that we see in the cartoon that the Pokemon can heal each other, but they can't really heal humans? Like there has like
Mewtwo.
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Okay,
so.
dude.
God damn it.
They made a lot of made up powers. Like, I've never heard of a Mewtwo being able to take someone's soul and put it in another thing's body, specifically a Pokemon.
Not even just soul. He was just melding
Them together.
They were just becoming one. Like their bodies were disappearing.
It was like fusion,
Well, that's the R-gas.
Also,
it's a new MacGuffin.
How does that decide to? It's always the Pokemon's body. What happens if like the Pokemon soul goes into the human's body and suddenly that this is just a human walking around with like Pika Pika in their head? Like,
that's a great question.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Why is it?
No, I mean, they could potentially do that. I don't think there's any evidence that they can't.
Literally, they made up that power on the fly just for that movie, just to do it. I've never heard of a Mewtwo being able to do that, like, ever.
It's Mewtwo. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like,
haven't you played Melee? Come on. I don't know. Is he even good in Melee? I have no idea.
He's alright in Melee. I mean, he's kind of slow, but like he has other things that benefit him. I also haven't played Melee in like 5-6 years.
And like I've also only used 2 different characters, so I can't even say like. Come on, guys, Kirby all the way.
Oh no. No.
That's how you win. That's how you have fun too.
That's bitch tactics right there.
Why learn every single character and their pros and cons when you can have fun playing the pink little jello blob
The pink testicle
that can eat whatever the fuck it wants and then just spit it right back out?
Man, if only.
Remind me to bleep some stuff out here.
No.
Are we making fun of eating disorders?
Yeah, let's do it.
No, let's not go there.
That's a bad idea.
Fine. Y'all cowards.
Eat your food and keep it. Goddamn cowards.
No, yeah, I don't have any real history with Pokemon. I think I played one.
You mentioned you played. I think
Ruby,
it was like Diamond
Red.
and Pearl, or was it?
No, there's a red one on the Game Boy
That's a red one.
Advance.
Yeah. It was
Ruby?
either Ruby or Fire Red.
I want to say it's Ruby because I think the other one was like Emerald that my
Okay,
friend
yeah,
had.
it was Ruby then probably.
But yeah, I didn't beat it because I didn't defeat the maximum 5 or Elite 4
The Elite
or whatever.
4, yeah.
The maximum.
The maximum 5.
The Ultra 3. No, yeah, I couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
I gave every HM to I think one of the Pokemon as a utility Pokemon. So I didn't have
No. That is the strat. That is
Oh,
the
is it?
strat. That's what most people do.
Okay.
If not all people do. If you give HMs or the bad HMs to Pokemon you're actually using, you're not playing the game right.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
What, did someone here do that?
Oh yeah, well, like my first game was Pearl. That's the one with Palkia, right?
Yeah, that was the one with Palkia.
So-
Did you know about HMs before that, or that was your first one, right?
First one ever. Like I got a used DS and it came with Pearl. And
Okay, well then I can't like get mad at you for that. If you didn't know, you didn't know.
But like the
Like-
thing, I don't know. When you get your first HM, it's what, the cut or whatever?
Yeah,
to
it
get rid
says
of those
cut.
tiny little trees?
Yep.
And I remember I just threw it on my first pick, which was, what was the starter for that game? Turtwig?
It was Turtwig. Oh,
Yeah.
Turtwig.
Because that's like, he can learn it.
He can learn it, yeah.
And it just sort of became the point where I had my 6 Pokemon team were my 6 Pokemon, and that was my team. And I just, if I needed to learn one of those moves, I gave it to the Pokemon that could learn it. Because not every Pokemon can learn every HM, right?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, besides like Bibarel's like the HM king in that game.
Normal types, eh?
I'll take your word for it.
He's a normal water type, so he can even learn the water HMs, the bad water. Well, not most of the water HMs are good. I mean, besides the Whirlpool's not in that game.
I think it's fresh water, not normal water.
Yeah. Okay. Ignoring that.
Saltwater Pokemon.
Ignoring that.
Did you know that Salmonmon is the only freshwater
we
and
talk about
saltwater
Digimon.
Pokemon?
We talk about Digimon now.
No, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I literally know nothing about Digimon. I'm gonna keep my head like that.
I know nothing about Pokemon. I know even less about Digimon.
Yeah, like
I know both, so you know.
Great.
I know both pretty well.
Well, you can have your own Digimon podcast.
Are we saying we're turning this into a Pokemon
Digimon
podcast?
cast.
I mean,
no.
I know we were just talking about Text Pikachu and just evolved into this.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, should we get back on that?
But I was gonna say, like, Pokemon. There's a new Pokemon game coming out, right?
Yeah, Sword and Shield.
Yeah, yes.
People are, I think, excited for. I haven't seen anything on any of my feeds about it recently. So
I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna get it when it comes out, quite obviously, and I'm gonna play it. I just I hope it's good. That's really all I can say at this point, because a lot of people did like Let's Go, and I'm sure it did some things well. I did not like it. So they were doing it. I'm 90% sure they were doing it just to see what it was like developing Pokemon on the Switch, just for a test game or whatever.
Sure.
And just to see how well it would sell, how people would enjoy it or whatever, and try to get people who just got the Switch or whatever, who've never maybe played Pokemon, to play Pokemon and do the first generation just to just to test the waters or whatever.
That's what I was saying. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was either them building off of Pokemon Go's how big it was, or they just wanted something quick.
Probably both.
Yeah. It could have been a million things. How many people do they have working under them in one company? There could be a million reasons they release any game.
Yeah.
The next one, I feel like it's going to hopefully go back to what their previous games were, right?
Yeah, they announced so they basically said, for one, they're getting rid of the encounter mechanic and the catching mechanic and making it more traditional. I wish they kept the encounter mechanic, because seeing the Pokemon in the world and going to it is really cool. You don't have to sit there and run through grass for hours. And hours. And hours.
Yeah, with my little Pokemon experience, I find that really annoying.
No, trust me. I've played Pokemon since Generation 2. So I've been playing this shit for a long ass time, and going through grass trying to find this one thing that has a 1% encounter rate is the worst thing on the entire planet. And shiny hunting, especially shiny hunting.
See, maybe
don't do it, people. It's bad. I'm kidding, but
I guess that's where some players go, because I guess the players who are just in it to have fun. I never grinded for shinies. It was the Pokemon I ran into. If I liked them, I caught them, and if I liked them enough, they were part of my team. And if I got a shiny, it was because I fucking ran into it by accident, and I didn't.
No, it's just for example, I forget what the encounter rate is, but it's really, really small. If you're looking for a Chansey or something in the Safari Zone, or a Scyther or something, the chance of running into one is very slim. Plus, you have a stupid Safari Ball, so you can't weaken it. You have to just chuck it and pray that it catches, and then it can run away if it fails. That's the kind of shit that just gives you nightmares.
It's not for me, definitely.
Good game design.
Yeah.
RNG.
So, here's a fun fact. Abdul and I are 8 months younger than Pokemon.
Damn.
Yeah. It's February 27th, 1996 was Red and Blue's
A
release
Charizard's
date.
older than me. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm younger than Pikachu. That's wild.